All right, we're on Operation Baby Check here with our, how old is Virginia? 2.5? 2. Is she 3 already? Can't remember.
She was born 22, so she just turned 2 in November.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that she was like 2.5.
It was her third Christmas
Yeah.
package.
Yeah, so she's 2.5 and, huh?
She just turned 2 in November.
Well, yeah, not quite 2.5, yeah. So, turned 2 in November, and she's a heifer, so she's never been a mom before. Hereford cow. We have her mom here as well, and her brother. And so this is some of the stuff. So we've got her inside just so she can be a little more comfortable. And now we're just kind of watching for. So she's obviously very round. That's one very good indicator. And the next thing is, and I don't have great view here, but she's looking very like loose around here. I did earlier today catch her having a little bit of a mucus discharge. And the other thing that we watch for is if you draw a line from the base of her tail over to her hip bone over here, there's a set of ligaments that are right in there that are like the size of my thumb or more. There's one on each side of the tail. And it's just something that as I go by her, I'll feel those because they've been, sorry for the goose noises, but they've been loosening up regularly. So as she gets closer, those ligaments basically allow her pelvic bone to spread a little bit. Not her bone, but like her whole lady parts to basically go as large as they can at the time of her having a calf. And the other thing, and this is not something you can observe from just seeing. Oh, hi, babe. This is something that requires like watching her all the time. But she is starting to get a bit of an udder as well. If she would calm down and let me take a look, I could show you. But she's not sure whether she wants to have a drink of water or have some hay. I think she'd like to have some water, but she's just unsure. She might also like to jump out through that window. She wants to be out in the pasture. But we definitely prefer her to be inside if she's going to have a baby in the cold, cold weather. Not that she couldn't, because she could probably have it and it would be fine. But we just like to stack all the odds in our favor here. So, again, without knowing this particular cow, you couldn't tell, but those teats they have gotten bigger. And when I actually reach underneath, and I got to be careful that she doesn't kick me, but when I reach in and actually feel her udder, I can feel like a difference between 2 days ago when I last did it and today. And I can feel like the teats and the udder are starting to fill with milk, starting to engorge. So she's getting pretty handy. And I'm not saying she's going to go this evening, but a combination of all those things is what we kind of look for. And then, oh, sorry, there's Titus. The other thing we can kind of do is we can also kind of bump right here on her side. And it's on this side of her. But I can feel the baby right there. And basically I just bounce my hand like that and I wait for the baby to kind of bounce back and hit it. So, good girl, you're going to do fine, Virginia. You're going to do fine. In the meantime, you just stay in here, lounge around, eat hay. And she's getting a little bit of grain and stuff too. So, yeah. So that's what we look for when we're looking for cows. And this is not our plan. We don't like to actually calve in the deep winter like this. We would prefer our cows hit the ground about May or April. I was just talking with my cousin tonight, and our fathers, so my dad and his dad, they used to like to have their calves born this time of year because their thinking was that when the calf was big enough, like at maybe at 4 months old to be weaned, they'd be like a long ways towards being weaned at the time the green grass starts to grow in the summer. So that's what they always wanted. But that's not what Jill and I prefer. We prefer to have the baby's born like in April or May when it's nice and warm and their survival rates are much higher. Yeah, that's just what we prefer. All right, we'll keep you updated on Virginia's status.